Hello YouTube, it's your boy LTX Prisco here, coming to you with the Thunder Dragon Invoked combo tutorial. Excuse me. So this is just an ideal hand that I would say is probably the best for opening up. We're just going to go ahead and get right started. Alright, so first, we're going to activate the Magical Meltdown. Search from the deck the Alistair the Invoker. There you go. Gonna shuffle. Just give it one good shuffle. We're gonna add Alistair to hand. And next, we're going to normal summon Aloof Lupine. Use his effect. Banish the Dark. And then banish from the deck the Roar. Now, using both Dark and Roar, depending on if you want to chain block one or the other, because they can both be ashed, you'd say, chain link 1, chain link 2, or chain link 1, chain link 2, however you want to do it. Doesn't really matter. So you add the Thunder Dragon Fusion to hand off of Dark, and we are going to special summon the Hawk in defense mode. Right, next up, we are going to activate the Vanilla Thunder Dragon in hand, and then add 2 more to hand. And, alright, don't want to have my hands in your face. So, normally I add 2 to hand, so I have another card to shuffle in off of Hawk. Or you can just activate one, add 1, and then activate the second one, and add the third one. Excuse me, I got a bit of a cough today. But I'm just going to add the 2. Alright, so this is what your hand should look like now. Next, we're going to link 2. And we're going to go into the Invoker of Madness. And then Hawk's effect is going to activate. For the sake of this, I'm only going to add back the 1 Thunder Dragon. So, shuffle this into the deck. And just so you can see, I'm doing I think I added that card in upside down. That's going to bug me. Yep, I did. Alright, so what we draw doesn't really matter too much. Alright, and draw 1. Awesome, we got a Solemn Strike. Alright, so this is what we got in hand. So, we're going to... actually, I only shuffled back the 1 Thunder Dragon, so I'm going to activate the second Thunder Dragon. And then add that Thunder Dragon that we just shuffled back into our hand. Alright, and you'll see why in a minute. So, I'm going to activate Thunder Dragon Fusion. Going to shuffle back 1 Thunder Dragon from the graveyard, and either the Roar or the Dark from the banished pile. Doesn't matter which. Shuffle them into the deck. I feel like I put them in upside down. That's going to bug me, but let's not worry about that right now. And we're going to shuffle or summon the Colossus. Now, Alistair's effect's going to activate. Discard the Alistair. This is important. We discard the Alistair and then add Invocation. There it is right there. That's upside down. And that's upside down. Alright. And now your invocation is live because you have Alistair in grave. So we're going to activate this invocation. And keep in mind that his effect is not once per turn. Activate this invocation. And we're going to use Alistair. And we're going to use the Thunder Dragon. Banish them. And get Macabre. Now, at this point, You can activate this again if you want to, or you can end the combo right here. At this point, I believe, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is your 5th summon. So you can negate a Nibiru right here with this Thunder Dragon in hand, which is why I decided to keep this here. Now, let's say they don't have Nibiru. You can go a little bit further here. You can use Alistair to discard this Thunder Dragon to add a second invocation to your hand. Now, just keep in mind that once you do this, you're susceptible to Nibiru. Most of the time, I will end this combo right here because this and this is strong enough. But if you really want to lock down your opponent, actually, let me reiterate. This and this is strong enough, plus I have these two in hand. Now, if you really want to lock down your opponent, you can extend a little bit, and I'll show you. We're going to add the invocation from deck. Now we're going to use the invocation engrave to shuffle this back into the deck to add this Alistair to our hand. Now, once again, it's live, or the Macabre is live to negate the Nibiru. But then at this point, you can use invocation once more. We're going to banish a Lupine and this Alistair, Invoker of Madness, on field. And we're going to go into Kaliga. It's smarter to put him in defense mode because you can increase him with the Alistair in your hand if he's going to get destroyed by battle. But this is normally the end board, and then, you know, drawing into the strike and the sanctum, we're also very lucky. So this is what you've got right here. You've got a Omni negate, actually kind of just a monster negate because you have Alistair in hand, but then you have a summon negate as well as a spell and trap activation negate. You have this to lock down the extra deck. This is going to lock down your opponent in general, and this is going to keep them from searching, and all the while your fusion summons cannot be negated because this is on field. So this is your basic, very basic, ideal opening combo for Thunder Invoked. So that's all I've got for that. I don't want to make this video too long. I like to keep them kind of short and sweet, but it is a very long combo. Now I am going to, however, do a random hand opening for you. So give me a second to shuffle, and we will be right back. And we're back with the shuffle. I just want to show you what an opening hand can look like with this deck. And like I said, I don't want to make this video too long, so let's see. Sanctum opening, that's nice. Meltdown, that's nice. I promise you I shuffled this deck. Vanilla Thunder Dragon is awesome. This, I kind of don't want to see this in the opening hand, but with this, I guess it's okay. And then 5. Alright, that's not too bad. This is definitely doable. So, let's see what we've got here. We're going to activate the Magical Meltdown, add Alistair to hand. I'm going to just go as if I'm playing. Add Alistair to hand. Now, let's see. I'm going to activate Thunder Dragon. I'm going to add 2. This time I'm going to add 2 because of the opening hand. Next, excuse me, we're going to normal summon Alistair. We're going to add invocation. And now we've got this, so we're going to, what do I want to do? You know what? Yeah, we're going to link 1 into Almirage. And now we're going to activate Invocation. We're going to just use the 2 Vanilla Thunder Dragons. in hand. And we're going to summon the Colossus. Let me see, focus. There we go. Now, activate Almirage, target your Colossus, just to clear up the extra monster zone. We're going to activate the second invocation. We're going to banish the Alistair and the Thunder Dragon from grave, and summon Makaba. All the while, remember, your fusion summons cannot be negated. Then we're going to activate Invocation in grave, shuffle that back into the deck, add Alistair to hand, and then we're going to use Dark's effect in hand to add the banished Thunder Dragon back to our hand. Then we're going to set Sanctum, and now we have an Alistair to increase one of them if we need to. We have a Thunder Dragon in hand that we can discard for Makaba's negation for a monster effect, as well as 1, 2, 3 Thunder monsters to banish to protect our Colossus. So this is still a pretty solid opening board because we can activate the Sanctum on their standby phase, on your opponent's standby phase, and we can summon the Scythe. Now we're locking down their extra deck. So I still feel like this, although not as strong as my last board, it's still very strong because we only had 4 summons during our turn. So we're already under Nibiru. We could have negated Nibiru if we really wanted to. Now we're locking down their extra deck, and then we've got some protection and some form of negation. It's a solid board, especially in this this format coming up, because I feel like we're going to be playing a very lockdown heavy format. There's going to be a lot of like Subterra Gurus, a lot of True Dracos. Sky Striker's not dead, although I would like it to be. It's not a dead deck. So yeah, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to know when I post a new video. And yeah, have a good one. Peace out, Cub Scouts.